How's it going, everybody? RazingHel here, and welcome back to our playthrough of the military campaign for Stronghold 3. Today we're going to be playing mission number 14, or chapter number 14, Longarm's Stronghold.
Lady Catherine explained that Redham had escaped before we took the abbey. She cried over the vile things that he had said to her as he held her captive, the vile way that he looked at her. Longarm told us about his castle, sheltered in the middle of the country. So far, he said, it had stood against every attack. Aside from the royal palace, he told us, it was the strongest castle in the land. The wolf, it was rumored, had taken over that same royal palace, rebuilt it in his own ways. We were to head for Longarm's castle and establish a way to take back the south from the wolf. We knew, getting stronger. We couldn't back down now.
They failed. Everybody fails me. The jackal said that they should die. I forbade it. I had a better plan. I told him to take the pigs and their forces and assault this new army now, to destroy it, to wipe it from the face of the earth. Longarm's castle wasn't impenetrable. There was a back door, and if the pigs could breach that and drop the drawbridge, the jackal's army could get inside, kill them all. The only condition, I told him, was the boy. I wanted him alive. He told me that I was being weak, that I was being influenced by my personal feelings, that I should let them kill him and be done with it. I was in charge. This was my war, and I would end it my way.
This siege, this castle, is vital. If you hold here, then perhaps the war turns in our favor. Longarm's mountain fortress has often been called impregnable, but the forces arrayed against us are mighty, however, and the jackal is marshalling the pigs' troops about with a worrying confidence.
So the objectives here is that we have to survive the enemy attacks, so there's going to be a timer, and we'll lose if my lord dies, playing it once again on the hard difficulty.
Welcome back, my liege. I am so relieved to see our future queen unharmed. She will be safe here in Lord Longarm's fortress. I'm told it's impregnable.
Okay, so as you can see, here's the castle. It's pretty nice, it's pretty big. Unfortunately, we can't build any more structures, so we're limited to the castles that we have, or the castle structures we do have, e.g. walls, gatehouse, towers, stuff like that. One thing that we want to do relatively quickly is to get as many of these archers on top of towers as possible. Now, one of the really interesting things about this episode is the fact that this wall, one of our most important walls, actually doesn't have any stairs on it. So there's no way to reinforce that wall. Once the archers on top of it die, those are all the archers that we can put up there, and we'll have to fall back to the next wall. So since we're playing it on the hardest difficulty here, I want to make sure I set myself up for success. That involves also deleting some of these towers here,
But the captains are sure that our wolves will repel them.
because I don't want the enemy using those towers against me, because technically they can occupy them. So all the archers on these towers, these inner towers, are going to the gatehouse. This is the gatehouse that goes behind the mountain. You can see there's the mountain pass. That's the back door, basically. And then this, of course, is the main area, the main assault area. One of the things that I need to do here is add some more pitch. Pitch is going to prove quite invaluable in this mission, because we're all out of pitch. Speak of the pitch. Well, let's build some more. Maybe I should do some farms first, though. So I think, three should be more than enough. We already have 2 pig farms, and I don't know if I want to bother with wheat, to be honest. Maybe one or 2. It's a good question. I just don't think with the amount of population we have, we will really need any wheat.
The enemy are attacking.
Well, they're not attacking quite yet. Another thing I want to do is actually key one archer to a hotkey. That way I don't have to try to pick one out of a tower. In terms of our armory, I'm going to delete the hoarding there, and we're going to be setting up an armory inside this wall, I think. Can we do that? I'm not even sure. Sometimes the buildings are really picky about where you can put them. Oh, yeah, there we go. So the armory will be inset in that wall, but we won't be able to do the same with the barracks, unfortunately. Believe me, I have tried. So how is this attack going? Got some catapults coming towards us. Of course, we want to get started on our pitch rigs, because pitch is going to be invaluable in this mission. So I'm going to try to fit as many of these in here as I can.
My lord, the enemy are at our rear. How can this be, my liege? It seems that the Jackal has found a secret route through the mountains, and Earl Swinefoot's men marched to open up a second front. The enemy...
This is the attack that the scribe is referencing. Okay, wow, 2 siege camps here. I wonder how that's going to go. Obviously, their catapults are just knocking these stake traps down. There's really no point in putting more of those up. Got a few more pitch ditches here. Try to put them by the walls. And here come the swordsmen. We'll see how it goes. The swordsmen are the most tricky next to the archers. I might want to light this on fire here. Nah, maybe not. You can't always tell which direction that they'll be taking. It looks like we have some rocks hitting the walls there. Let's light these on fire, though. Oh, and the archers did end up running into there. Look at that. Immediately killed them all. And you'll notice how effective the fire is here against swordsmen, because we don't have any crossbows. The scribe is babbling on about pitch, but, you know, believe me, I can do a better job of describing what's going on. So there is the trebuchet, which, of course, I need to get my maceman over here to hopefully help deal with that. What about, we also have a few more archers here, but there's so few there, I'm not going to bother lighting any pitch on fire. With this much pitch, we should be off to a good start, though. Okay, we're getting some more wood in, and probably we'll need another house here. Or another hovel. The small ones are called hovels, I think. The big ones are called houses. So these these iron mines are a bit misleading as to the direction in which they should be placed optimally. And we can't build any stone, so we'll have to buy it instead. That should be fine for the iron. So let's try to get our pitch dishes set up here again. Open up this gate. Oh, I think I actually closed it. There we go.
Where's the fight?
Let's see if we can get that trebuchet out of there. I don't know. It might be a little bit risky. Yeah, it is. I think it's a little bit too late for that. On second thought, let's get the maceman back in here. And instead, we're just going to try to repair the wall here. This is going to be quite costly. Let's see how much stone we have. 132. But it's important, because otherwise the wall will be gone, and I won't be able to repair it. I won't be able to build another wall. As you can see, no castle walls are available to me. Should have taken that trebuchet out. I really should have. That was a huge mistake. I don't think it's game-breaking. It's game-endingly bad, but yeah. That was something I really did want to do. Another problem that you might see crop up is when we end up with too many buildings and we can't put down more pitch ditches. I think this is seriously limiting, and I can't believe that it actually happens, but it's the only explanation that I have for why I would be suddenly prevented from putting down traps, and then when deleting economic buildings, I'm able to put more down again. It's too bad we can't use wooden traps. I mean, we have the stake trap, obviously, but it costs so much gold. Like back in the good old days, you could spend like 2 gold, and you could put down tons and tons of traps with wood. Enemy apparently has breached the walls over here. Things should go okay. I've never had a problem with that wall. It was always this side that was an issue. Oh my god. That wall is almost gone. And those pikemen are not helping. Woohoo. That was close. No mistake. Make sure we keep enough stone in the stockpile. We shouldn't need any more weapons, really, but I think just to be on the safe side, I'm going to build stuff to build more bows, more archers, and then more swordsmen. Okay, the trebuchet's down. Oh my god. This was not supposed to happen. I should have been paying better attention. No matter, we'll get them now. But yeah, those will do a lot of damage to our archers, so I need to try to make sure that doesn't happen. And here come the swordsman again. These pitch pots right here are the perfect trap for them every single time. It seems like without fail they'll head towards this area. So it's really easy to catch the swordsman with those pitch traps right there. Unfortunately, I did light some of these extra ones on fire, which I didn't intend. So I have to be a little bit more careful about their placement. It was easier to place them in the other Stronghold games because you could do it by the square. You didn't have to have, like, you could precisely say, look, there's 2 spaces in between these 2 pitch pots. It means there's 2 pitch ditches. It means that we're not going to have any problems with the fire spreading. It's not quite as cut and dry in Stronghold 3. But this mission especially emphasizes the importance of pitch ditches and why they are an invaluable asset to defending your castle. So that's why... Oh, we're out of pitch again. I wonder if I have enough room here now to build another one, because I know there was a tree in the way before, but they were chopping it down. The woodcutters were chopping it down. I don't think so. I think we're fully stocked out there. Okay, we also want to build some bakeries now. I have the flour coming in, so... Maybe 4. I think it'd be a good start. Wait, do we have a windmill? Yeah, we have a windmill. Of course, how else could we have flour if we didn't have a windmill? Obvious questions are obvious. Okay, here comes the next attack. Got more archers leading again. I did kind of want some pitch ditches right here, but oh, we still don't have any pitch coming in yet. Another thing we can use are man traps, and I might put a row of these down here along the wall, because I don't want them to get tripped every time, but like if units get past our initial pitch defenses there, these might help deal a little bit of extra damage to prevent them from breaching my walls, which I think is important. Try to make sure these walls are repaired. Everything looks good. Excellent. We are off to a good start here. Looks super 25% done or so. And that's on the normal speed. By the way, I've been recently capping the frame rate for Stronghold 3 at 60 because by default it would run at ridiculous frame rates. And that would cause a lot of interference in my microphone unless I placed it really strangely. So I did end up capping it at 60, which I think is fine. I'm not sure exactly how that interacts with G-Sync because my monitor is G-Sync enabled. But yeah, this is kind of a recent development, obviously. I only started using the G-Sync monitor about a month and a half ago, maybe a month ago at this point. So I'm still fiddling with some things, making sure that it works the way I need it to work, I guess you could say. I'm not really sure what else I should build here. Maybe some honor buildings. All in all, though, didn't really need the honor, because I played through this once before just to make sure I could get through it. Let's build an apothecary. And we could also build a few chandler's workshops, just to make sure we have enough candles. Okay, we're being bombarded by a trebuchet here. But once again, I don't want to place too many buildings because that has a negative impact on the number of castle defenses I can place. They don't seem to be doing much over here with this siege camp. I mean, they tore down my walls, obviously, but everything else is in relatively good health. And this wall does actually have a stairs that allows us to reinforce the troops on it. Oh no, oh no. Let's try to get these guys here. Burn them all. Yeah, there, that's better. That's more like it.
We are under attack.
Let's light this ditch on fire as well. Hopefully we'll catch some of those swordsmen there. Doing a pretty good job. Not sure if that fire will expire.
Enemy has breached the castle walls.
Oh no! That sucks. Let's get our maceman out here. I'm going to try to get rid of that trebuchet. I'm not sure I could have repaired it in time anyway. But yeah, that's a huge breach. And no mistake. Oh wait. Yeah, we're going to take some serious damage running through there, but hopefully I'll be able to get to that trebuchet. That fire just wouldn't stop burning. So one of the things we can do here, get our pikemen to come over, maybe. Help defend that area. But otherwise I'm going to actually need more pitch pots. They're called pitch ditches, even though they look like little pitch pots to me. It looks like we pretty much sacrificed the maceman for that mistake. They're fighting the pikemen now and they're going to lose. Oh well. You win a few, you lose a few. So I can put stake traps here. Of course, any trebuchet would knock them down almost immediately, but I think it's worth the investment just to have some little stopgap thing going on here. We always have the pikemen to reinforce as well. Another thing, I suppose. Oh, yeah. I do want to put some pitch ditches right here in front of the gatehouse because when the ram gets going on my gatehouse, I want to be able to burn it, if at all possible. A lot of archers that time. Wow, look at that. So we already have a breach. One of the things I suppose I should start recruiting our swordsmen.
Weapons needed, sire?
I'll have them be stationed somewhere over here. So I got to keep an eye on those archers. If they head towards my castle, I need to be ready with some pitch ditches.
Peasants needed, sire?
We're down to 59 honor. So K is for keep, alright. We don't have much honor goods to get more honor with. That might be a problem. Let's see here. 150. A vegetable garden is relatively cheap. Let's get one of those at least. The minute those archers head my way, okay, I gotta be ready. They're getting into position, it looks like. This is important, believe me. Because otherwise they can just clear my towers right off. They can clear the archers right off my gatehouse if I'm not careful here. Now that we actually have a breach, we have to make doubly sure that the archers don't occupy my archers' time for unnecessarily long periods of time. Oh, we're going to have to wait for the catapults instead, I guess. Let's just speed this up a little bit because I'm not interested in watching catapults roll out.
The enemy are attacking.
The enemy are attacking. So that was one difference in Stronghold 3 that I liked compared to like Stronghold 2. I could actually use the plus and minus keys on my regular keyboard. Stop. No, too late. I could actually use plus and minus on my regular keyboard to do this. To control the speed of the game. As opposed to needing the ones in the numpad. Okay. Looking good. So Stronghold 2, you had to have a numpad in order to adjust the speed of the game with your keyboard. And I recently got a 10 keyless keyboard from Logitech, and that's no longer an option for me. So it's good that I have alternatives here. Let's light that on fire there. And light this one, these group of pitch pots here on fire as well. Hopefully that will get the archers that are coming in. Let's see here. We're running right into the thick of it. Yes, excellent. Yep. See how effective that is? We would be taking so much more damage to our archers up here if we didn't do that. The danger, of course, is that we can't rebuild in time. You know, if they keep attacking me in small amounts, I won't be able to replace my pitch ditches by the time all their units have disappeared from the map here. So I got to be on the ball, basically. 3, 4, 5, 6. My traditional 3 here. Maybe I could go 4. Then I want about the same number of 5 or so here as well. I think that works pretty good. We have a lot of pitch though, so I'm going to go a little bit extreme on that, I suppose. 4. Oh, look, we ran out. That's what I'm talking about. It says building limit reach, 125 out of 125. And that's the scary thing. That is scary. Let's delete a couple of these woodcutters. We have more than enough wood anyway. But yeah, apparently each and every single one of these little pitch ditches accounts as a building, believe it or not. Which is just outrageous in my opinion because of how many you really need to place to be effective with them. It's not like placing a regular building, right? These things hardly occupy any space at all. Okay, we're going to wait and see what these swordsmen do. They might be going after this area here. I mean, that might be where we stop them. But we also have trebuchets, we also have archers. So we need to be on the ball here. Light the bitch. Yes. So that should take care of those swordsmen there. They're no match for our pitch lighting skills. Are the enemy still attacking? Okay, one camp is down. And as you can see, they're knocking my stakes over with their trebuchet. Just have to wait a little bit longer before we can replace those pitch ditches, apparently. And we got more archers coming. Ooh. Still waiting, still waiting. Can I delete them? Nope, no, okay. Wait. Let's try this again. Too close to the enemy. How can it be too close? Those archers are so fast. Maybe now? 2, 3. No! They're too close to the enemy to build, I think. Yeah. Too close to the enemy. Well, I got 2 of them down. Let's see how the attacks over here are going. Oh, they got 2 siege camps now. Good thing nothing ever becomes of it. These attacks over here are pretty meaningless.
The enemy has breached the castle walls.
Yep, that happened previously, but I guess it bears repeating, eh? I don't like the menu in Stronghold 3, I really don't. It acts so funky. Like I selected a gatehouse or something to actually get rid of it. Okay, you have to left click, I guess. Instead of right clicking, you have to left click to dismiss it. I don't know. It just seems a little bit less wieldy. I also don't like the fact that it's on the right side. I'm used to the Stronghold menus being on the left side. And to the right corner is just not an area that I usually look in. So it's weird because of that as well. We do have a lot of pitch. Oh my god. I guess we can light these on fire there, right?
Just give us the target.
Let's see if we can get these. Yeah. Okay. I want them to be able to do the least amount of damage to my archers up there as possible. And here come more swordsmen. Ooh. I think the fire will be out by the time they get there. And they have a lot of health. Let's see how much damage they take here. Okay, they're still taking a good amount of damage. Alright, that works just fine. And everything is down now. Here we have some swordsmen. I don't know if it's worth sending pikemen out here to try to get rid of the trebuchet. I wish I'd saved more of my macemen. I shouldn't have sent them all out there. That was a mistake. Okay, let's try to replace these pitch ditches here. Okay, it looks like the pikemen are advancing on us. At least some of them are.
Forward!
Let's see what they do.
We're on the move. Hold this spot.
I think they're mostly avoiding me.
Come on, lads.
Let's light those pitch ditches on fire though again. Okay, takes them out. And we have another attack coming. I don't think we'll be able to get to the trebuchet. Oh, never mind, trebuchet is down. And it did a lot of damage to my walls here. But I don't know. That wall is almost down. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we got it back up. Gatehouse probably also needs some repairing. I wonder if I have enough stone left. Yep, we still have 83 stone. That's good. So the next attack is upon us. As you might have noticed, this episode is mostly about defending against these attacks. So, not a whole lot of excitement, but, oh, unless you like attacks, I suppose. Not a whole lot of economy building, I guess would be a better way to put it. More swordsmen bringing up the rear. I'm just going to check over here on this side of the castle and make sure everything is fine. We have 2 catapults, well, 1 left, apparently bombarding that area. My walls over here did take a little bit of damage. Let's give a little repair to that. And everything should be good again. Yep. So you can safely ignore that probably for the rest of this episode. We're over half done, so that's good. 25 minutes in, and over half done. I'm gonna speed this up to fast. Maybe we can pull this off in fast, I'm not sure. You have to make sure that we use the fire at the correct times. So far, they haven't gotten past our wall anyway. They haven't even gotten to the wall. So we're doing a pretty good job of stopping them simply with fire. Or with pitch ditches, specifically. Because there are other forms of fire as well. We can use smelters and engineers, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem to work the same. Okay, let's light this on fire. Yeah, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. All of them perished in the fire. We still have more archers and more coming. Ooh, look at that. Crossbows. That could be dangerous there. Let's hope this fire can take out these swordsmen as well, so I don't have to light the secondary defenses. Yeah, they're taking a lot of damage, and they're down. Wonderful. So those crossbows, I'm a little bit worried about them. Okay, it looks like our pitch ditches have all burnt out. Let's build some more. Like that. Oh, we're at our building limit again. 125 out of 125. It's not good. Not good. We have to delete our economy to build more defenses, I suppose. Got another trebuchet coming out here. It's coming out of its siege camp. I'm sure it's going to be doing just fine at knocking my walls down. The important thing is that they don't get my gatehouse. If they get my gatehouse, that's a problem. But if it's just the walls, I think I can afford to lose that. The enemy are attacking. The enemy are attacking. We are under attack. I will continually spam you with this notification every minute of the game. I'm not going to bother lighting anything for those archers. It's not sufficient. There are not enough of them. My archers will take care of them just fine. But we do have more archers coming up here now. I think I want to hold off a little bit more. I want to wait for a few more troops to come. I think I'm gonna have to, because they're a crossbow, and I want to make sure, I want to make very certain that we get these guys. I don't want to, because these guys are just gonna snipe me right off at the top of a gatehouse if I don't light them on fire. So I'm gonna be saving the fire here for them. Special treat just for the crossbows. Okay, light it on fire. 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 Okay, looking good. Looking good. There go the crossbows. That was a pivotal moment, I think. That ram is also going to be a problem. Let's get the crossbows. Get my other units over there. Because as you can see, this gatehouse does not go down easy. Not the gatehouse, this ram.
The enemy has breached the castle walls.
Yep, they removed the rest of my walls apparently. So hopefully we can get this ram out of here. Okay, there we go. Ram down. Let's see. Should be able to. Oh no, too close to the enemy. No. I think I'm just gonna move these guys over here again, behind the gatehouse. Yeah, we haven't had them attack with the archers since, but I haven't been able to resupply my pitch ditches here. Speed this up a little bit. Got some pikemen coming in. When the archers come in, that's okay. That is it's a full stop for me.
Woman, string up.
I think I'm going to light that one on fire and this one over here.
Aim for the pitch.
Yeah, that's getting quite a few of them. Oh! Trebuchet is even closer than ever.
We are under attack.
Not again. Look at the camp glitching out. Looks like there's some sort of rave festival going on in there. Hopefully the fire gets these pikemen quite good. Maybe not so much. Most of them took a lot of damage. A couple of them didn't. Okay. Let's get the swordsman over here to intercept. I really need to start rebuilding some of these defenses though, but I can't. Oh my god. Too close to the enemy to build nonsense. Okay, we're going to light these, I think. Oh, those are just stupid spearmen, okay. The heavy cavalry is coming up behind them. Too close to the enemy to mail. Don't tell me it's too close. Can't be too close. I'm relying on these pitch ditches heavily to win. One, bombard it, let it fly. Whatever, light it on fire, burn them up. There we go. Need to burn them up quickly. Okay, good, good, good. This area of pitch ditches are all burning out. Means I can also replace the ones that were here. And then when these burn up, hopefully I'll be able to put new ones down for that as well. So we got more swordsmen, more crossbows, and more archers. Woo! It's looking like a tough fight. I don't think any of them have tripped my traps over there yet. So there we go. Covers pretty much everything. Gatehouse desperately needs some repairs. Let's see here. Probably should check my stone supplies. I want to make sure I have enough to repair in an emergency, if it comes to that. Yeah, everything there seems fine. Let's check this gate over here. Everything seems fine on this side. They don't really do much damage because they don't have a trebuchet, I imagine. That's the reason we lost our walls over here. It's not because of the catapults, it's because of the trebuchet. We have enough iron to make more traps. So let's put more of these babies down.
Too close to the enemy to build.
At least it didn't run out of building placement available to me. It didn't occur to me, though, that these traps might count as buildings as well, which would really suck, because you're limited to 128 or so. I can't believe they added that limit to pitch pots. Because I'm pretty sure, you know, these kinds of limits did exist in other games, but they're mostly limited to, like, economic buildings, right? Oh, our archers are actually sniping our swordsmen, which is just fine with me. Swordsmen, go back. Go back, swordsmen. If they're sniping the swordsmen instead of sniping my archers, I'm all okay with that. And I'll save the pitch ditches here for the units that are really a threat to me. Okay, get the pitch. And there we go. Crossbowmen are walking right into it. Beautiful. Watch it burn. The ram does not seem to take very much fire damage, interestingly enough. There are a lot of units over here, which is why I'm trying to be a little bit picky about how I choose to use the pitch ditches. Let's get these. Oh wait, yeah, let's use the swordsman instead for that. For the ram. Hopefully these archers. Ooh, yeah. Okay, we're getting most of the archers with the fire, but a few of them snuck through. What else do we have coming up here? Let's try to light this stuff on fire. And I think I'm gonna light the rest of this on fire as well. Get my swordsmen out of there if possible, but.
The enemy are attacking.
And should we light that final one? I'm not sure. There's still a lot of swordsmen coming out. I think we'll light this area here. Okay, let's see if I can replace it. Ooh, there are archers over here. Damn it. Swordsmen, leave. You are meaning terror for my archers, because these stupid archers. Now remember, everybody remember, archers in this game have unlimited range once aggroed, which sucks massively. Too close to the enemy to build. Shoot the swordsman, please. Please shoot the swordsman. I mean, we're getting close, but oh my god. This is pushing it. I need to replace my pitch. We continually have these enemies laying around here, preventing me from rebuilding my defenses. Just bad, 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 bad.
The enemy are attacking.
Okay.
The enemy are attacking.
I think we're getting most of this stuff fixed.
Can't place that there.
Why can't I place it there? Oh, there's a trap there. Okay.
Too close to the enemy to build.
Too close to the enemy to build. Okay, I think I got everything back up. So, is there anywhere else? Maybe I want one in here? You can't place pitch traps or pitch ditches too close to buildings. Like, for example, at the gatehouse, you can see the line around it, and you can't put them that close to it, which is really kind of odd. Okay, got more swordsmen coming in here. I think I'm lighting this area on fire. So hopefully that does the bulk of the damage to these swordsmen. They seem to be buffed a little bit. Let's light that on fire as well. Okay. Got a lot of swordsmen falling now. I'm not exactly sure what kind of area of effect the fire has, but apparently 2 rows of pitchy ditches is effective enough. So there you go. Beautiful. Burn them all. Leave none alive. 39 seconds left. I think we have this in the bag. I really do. Because it doesn't matter if the siege continues after that. It's just, I think anyway, I think you have to wait until the time is up, and then you automatically win, if you haven't been defeated. So that wasn't hard. They didn't even breach our first wall effectively. I mean, they knocked it down, but they've never gotten past it. So you can really see the value of pitch here. Because with our just our plain archers, we never would have been able to hold out as effectively. Oh, we did lose our archers up here, apparently. So we lost more archers than I had hoped, but I think we're just fine.
Victory.
There we go. Victory. How nice. So yeah, we did lose a few troops here. We did lose a few, 102. We only made 2,000 gold, 108 honor. Here are our goods that we made. 30 swords and 17 armor. The ratio there is really ridiculous because like they're both in the same place and they almost made half. I guess it just takes longer to make armor than it does swords, and by a factor, that's significant, huh? Troops killed, 592. Troops lost, 93. So that pretty much concludes it for this chapter. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I hope to see you next time.